comics with normal proportions, please? Every female is either drawn like a 12-year-old boy or an Amazonian glandular case. These breasts resemble beach balls bound in black lycra. They are angry and could crush my head like a couple of mammary anvils. I'm not against good-looking women in comics. I just wish I could concentrate on their characters and not the fact that their chests could strangle me.
In Amazing Spider-Man number 33, Spider-Man is trapped under a mountain of heavy machinery just inches away from a vial of serum that will save the life of his dying Aunt May. Just another day in the life of Spider-Man. Get a bunch of shit dumped on you, muster up the strength from God knows where, save the day, and still worry about your bills, your love life, how broke you are, and how that asshole J. Jonah Jameson is gonna slander you this week. With great power comes great responsibility. The police hated him. Women screamed at him. He was a freak. When Clark Kent exposed his S to the world, he was cheered. Parker threw him a faceless arachnid and was chased back to Forest Hills. Now I ask you, what kind of incentive to be excellent is that? But maybe, just maybe, Spider friends, maybe those one-way mirrored lenses in his mask were all rosy looking. Maybe throwing on the classic red and blues was reward enough, because Peter Parker kept New York safe full time, and on a good day, got a reward in the form of Spider-Man, hero or menace in thick black lettering over a photo he took of himself in order to get the money to keep Aunt May's electricity on. With great power comes great responsibility. Stan Lee understood what made Spider-Man amazing. It was Peter Parker. Nerd, prodigy, criminally underpaid at the Daily Bugle, punching bag for Flash Thompson, snagger of Mary Jane Watson. That Peter Parker, that underdog with limitless potential. Even when Dr. Octopus tried to get with Aunt May, even when he was called Puny Parker by jerkhead jocks, even when his boss swiped his best pictures and used them to vilify the wall crawler over and over, Parker learned to grin and bear it. And that is some radioactive, bloody, fine inspiration. That's the moral fiber that's thicker than webbing. Plus it doesn't dissolve after a few hours. We are all besotted with clunky troubles weighing on our shoulders. We all have to put up with morons and deceptive despots. We all look for love, and Tiger, we hit the jackpot. Well, not all the time, but it is, I think, an amazing fantasy. And if I were infused with the proportionate powers and abilities of a spider, I can't say that I wouldn't kick the shit out of a room full of Hollywood phonies! Or at least climb up walls for purposes that are less than pure. But to find the strength to suck it up, to be better than the haters and the petty and the nut jobs with scientifically augmented exoskeletons, well, that's some real heroism. God bless our flawed modern myths. They keep us grounded and hopeful, awestruck and sympathetic. They make us realize the one tenet that Stan Lee laid out, the one as important as the Golden Rule or the 10 Commandments, the one that keeps us grounded when we need to be in check. With great power comes great responsibility.